Welcome to the Casa. As long as you didn't come here to sell that scrawny ass of yours around here. I'm not hiring new girls. All slots filled, you could say. And my arrangements with Marco are exclusive. Just needed to make the situation clear is all. How can I help you? 3 flavors to choose from. Sweetie, Maud, and Jimmy. Sweetie's the house favorite, for reasons that should be obvious. Maud is what you might call the discount rack. She's what a customer wears if he doesn't have the caps to afford Sweetie, or just likes them old. Jimmy's more of a specialist. I only hear good things. I look after the only reasons anyone would want to spend any time here. I'm a pimp. All Marco does is collect rent and take a small cut of my action. He sure as hell doesn't clean the rooms. Most of my body is scarred all over, like a ghoul. Nobody around who'd want to screw that. No, I just run things. We don't talk about that. Next topic. You know where to find me.
They say the Fiends are defeated. I'm sticking close to the army, just in case.
There was some kind of massacre at one of the ranger stations. I don't know which one.
They say the Fiends are defeated. We're sticking close to the army, just in case. Watch out for Fiends. Tom Anderson, can I help you? I'm with the followers of the Apocalypse, and I help the locals in Westside grow crops. Unlike the NCR, the followers don't expect anything back. The soil and the hot, dry environment don't make it easy, but we get by all right. We've even got our own food store, the Westside Co-op, complete with basic refrigeration. The co-op is comprised of Westside locals and run by Clayton Entenine. They produce all of their own food and share the profits of the co-op. I don't go looking for fights with them, but they don't have the best interests of people in mind. Certainly not locals. The bottom line for NCR is productivity and growth. Politicians back in Shady Sands are completely detached from the people actually living here. Take care.
You can just talk to the whores, you know. You and me, we don't need to talk unless there's trouble. You know where to find me.
Have you seen that tower on the strip all lit up? You can see it from miles. Hey, honey. Looking for something softer than a man can give you? I bring in the customers, and she makes sure no one gets rough. Sarah's good people. Good enough, anyway. I'm called Sweetie because I'm the sweetest piece you'll ever find anywhere outside of the Strip. A client's got a right to privacy, so it'll cost 200 caps for me to tell you all about it. Funny how I make caps every time I open my mouth. St. James's problems, that's for sure. Never wants me to say a thing or for me to move around either. Lately, he brings a teddy bear with him and props it on the bed like it's watching us. Ugh, it's creepy as hell. Not the worst I ever been with, but more a pervert than most. I do have his spare key, but I'm not sure if he'd like it if I let you in there. St. James can be a little crazy sometimes. I could never resist a woman like you. Here, take the key, but don't tell anyone where you got it. Sure do. St. James is my #1 customer. He's a prospector who pays Marco to stay here at the Casa week to week. I don't know why his friend Dermot chose to stay here. He's never been with me or nobody else. But St. James likes having me close at hand. I got my start at the Gomorrah. Good money, but I saw how those Omertas hook girls on free jet or Med-X, then start charging. Slavery through a needle is what that is. I earn less out here, but I keep more. It's worth every cap, baby. I'll do things to you you didn't even think was possible, and leave you feeling like everything's right in the world. So get on the bed already. I got something to show you. You know you'll be back. Hi again. You here to play? Same price as before, baby. And worth every little cap. Keep telling yourself that, sugar. You'll be back. You know you'll be back.
They say the Fiends are defeated, but I'm sticking close to the army just in case.
There was some kind of massacre at one of the ranger stations. I don't know which one. Don't see many of your kind here in the Casa. Women, I mean, who ain't working. Old but spry, honey. So long as my back don't give out, I can make a living lying on it. May not be as fresh as Sweetie or Jimmy, but Pretty Sarah keeps me around for a good reason. Experience. That's right. Strange at first, having a woman for a pimp, but she's tough enough to handle any trouble so far. She's a good earner. Of course, she don't care who she sleeps with or what they do to her. I suppose he's okay for one of those. I suppose Pretty Sarah's got to cover every sort of customer. Those boys been living here a while now. They sell salvage and do all right. I never been with either of them. That St. James is all over Sweetie every time he rustles up the caps to afford her. She says he's peculiar, but who isn't? Good luck.
We don't need the NCR. Sorry, man, but my services are members only, all right? You might try Sweetie. I'm just a fantasy come to life, but you already knew that. Half a year or so. The Cos is a dump and Marco's a pig, but Pretty Sarah makes sure I don't get hassled. I don't get as many customers as Sweetie or Maud, but the customers I do get always come back. She's an honest woman, splits the earnings fair and keeps Sweetie and Maud in line. Minds her own business, too. She knows what it's like for people to go through things they'd rather not talk about. Sorry, ma'am, but ain't enough caps in all of New Vegas to make me do that. Nuh-uh. See you.
The fiends are running for their lives. That'll show everyone what we do to our enemies.
I keep hearing about some courier making a fuss over at the Strip. Must have delivered more than just mail.
They say the fiends are defeated, but I'm sticking close to the army, just in case.
What do you need this time?